And we're back for the rematch. We are playing A Feast of Crows. Now this time around, Jay's been telling me that he's really scared or thinks that this list is very strong. I don't think it's very strong into Martel's because it relies on pure aggression, and I feel like Martel's just shut down pure aggression. However, let's do some science and try it out. We got a scenario that's also not great for this list because I don't want to leave anything behind on objectives, but we don't really care. We're just going to try and smash face and see how that goes. So we're playing A Feast of Crows. I'm bringing my Great John list for the ELO event. Great John, Crime Survivalist in Bastard Girls. Very explosive, very dangerous because it can auto 6 charge after the charging volley. Double Knight Tully Cav with Wonderful Guardians. Looking for Berserker Tactics, give him critical blow. That'd be quite explosive. And I've got Crynogs with Jojen Reed. Sorry, wrong model. Jay is countered with his skirmishers in the flank here. Skyreach Bowman with the Spearlord. In here we have the High Hermit Sentinel, so he's going to be very good at chasing this unit down, sadly. Jay's also got his Death Star, the Golden Company Swordsman with Ariahota and Edric, and we've got Starfall Knights. NCUs, Jay's got the usual Doran, Varys, and Ilaria, and I have the same, it's the family. It's Mommy Stark here, Caitlin Stark, and we've got Sansa and Arya. So I'm choosing to go first. Let's see how this goes. End of round 2, the predictable thing happened. Because he had so much pressure on this side, I pushed Krynox here. He yinged his army this way. I yanged my army this way. And it might be a slow game. End goal, I want to get the Krynogs onto that point. I don't want anything of these sitting over here. So we'll see if I have enough time to do that. Let's go to round 2. Or round 2, yes. Alright, end of round 2. More or less what happened is Rickon, so he took the envelope first, zone place, Doran, Arihodo to come forward kind of menacingly. I took the horse and then marched down this way to set up a march into the objective for round 3. Everything else is kind of puttered around more or less. He's just kind of hanging back here. They have the objective. We're both using palisades to protect ourselves from a front charge. He ended up grabbing the objective. This unit swung around, threatening a assault order charge with a sword. He took a sword to make sure I couldn't do that, and he dealt actually a lot of wounds, because I failed panic, sadly. I took a bag, though, so I healed 3, but way more damage than I thought they would be, to be honest. Alright, so I think that's it for round 2. It is 1-1, off to round 3. Alrighty, end of round 3, it's not looking great. So essentially what happened is I played Assault Orders and I charged in. Jay played Dune he played Superior Positioning and Dune Tactics, which blunted the damage. But what really, where I'm blundered is that Jay then took the bag to heal. I should have taken the horse right away to retreat. I took the envelope instead. Jay then took a zoner place to bring this Death Star around. And because I was locked in combat, either I lose an activation with Sansa, or I activate and retreat, which might have been the better play. I was really hoping I could withstand the clap. They did not. He dealt me 11 wounds, and they just exploded. Everything else is just kind of edging forward. When they came off the objective, he put in that corner, and the angle I was at did not allow me to sit on the objective. So Jay is now up 3-1, and he's up a tray as well. So, yeah, it's just not looking great. I think, Jay, is right in that me setting my knights down here was probably the wrong play in the first place, because it separates them from my whole army and lets them gang up on my one unit. I think I was hoping for the Assault Orders charge into some sort of retreat, and then the option to get out of there, except I waited too long and didn't take the horse right away.
It's the right play if I can't zone replace to pivot and maneuver my...
Right, this unit was out of position, but they have a zone replace, and I know he's got a zone replace. I was really hoping for a second charge, but alas, it did not happen, and here we are. So round 4. Alright, we're going to call it a game there. So start of 4, what happened is Jay took the envelope, put a weaken on Great John. I took Caitlin to remove the weaken token. I took a shot, did 0 damage, unfortunately, and then auto 6 charged in, dealt myself 3 wounds from the Reckless Heroism. Then I played Berserker Tactics, took another wound so I can get 2 effects. I chose Critical Blow and Sundering, and I swung. On my initial roll, I got 1 crit and 4 hits. I got greedy, rerolled the 5 dice, hoping for more crits. Got 0 crits, got 2 ones instead. The Vicious did go through, though, and he took a total of 7 wounds, which is not terrible. I then used my last Ari token to retreat over. Did not roll high enough to get anywhere interesting. He activated those guys, shot me, I'm unactivated. He rolled 8 for 8 hits, and they all got killed. And because I'm so far away, and he's now up like 4-1, it's just not worth it because he's got 4 trays to my 2. He's going to win out. I don't know if it's the bad matchup or if I think more so it's because I threw away a unit. So, very arguably I should have just waited longer and held my army together. I think that was the big thing because it then made me force to take desperate plays, which is never good. You're just relying on luck and 6s with crit blow on spiking to win you the game. So I think more than the list, it was just my play here. So anyway, it was a good game though, good learning experience. I may try it again. We'll see. And on to the next game.